Hey friends, welcome back. If you're brand new here, my name is Arlene with Arlene & Co. And I am so, yeah, there goes the kitty. Like, you just have to make an appearance, don't you? You have to make an appearance. Can I do this? Thank you. As I said before, I'm going to be sharing the 2027 ConQuest Journal collection for you. There is really? That's not going to happen. Kitty, like, can we not? I'm not doing anything. Okay, my oldest took Poe. He always has to make an appearance. I swear, I do not plan it. He always just makes an appearance. All right, so there's 4 different designs this year, which is super exciting. I love when they have added like new designs every single time, but way back when, you guys know I've been a ConQuest Journal fan forever. Way back when, before I was even an affiliate, they had so many different, like, Supernatural, and then they had the Hogwarts line, and then eventually it came out with the Waiting for the Night one, and then now they have like the book series type. So there is, for those that are a fan, a Court of Thorns and Roses. There is a planner for that, and then there is one that is still yet to come out. It's not available just yet, but it will be, and that is Lights Out. Fans of Navessa Allen's like dark romance books. I don't have experience with that series. It's not something I've picked up yet, but if you're a fan of either of those series, there's that one as well. And there is a new Waiting for the Night planner, which looks amazing. Of course, he's playing with his toys, and that is the one that I'm using right now, is the Waiting for the Night one for the 2026 one. I sent the Hogwarts planner that I shared with you guys last year. Sorry, I just shook you, with my sister. But this time they sent me the Hogwarts little design differences. Obviously the artwork is all different, but there is certain things that are a little bit unique to like the book series planner and the monthly dashboard and things like that, for example. So I'll point those things out for you. We'll look at the calendar at the end, because it's going to be a mirror of, like, the artwork is going to be like a mirror of this planner. So if you're looking, this is what I like, and they have a calendar with all 4 designs of the weekly planners. So if you're looking for a gift idea for back to school, or anyone, like, that someone with an office job or whatever, you can grab this, because planner is very personal to like gift to someone unless you know them really well. But a calendar, it's like a really easy gift that you can do, and it's well appreciated. Now, questions that I always get: this is the Return to Hogwarts planner. They are licensed through Warner Brothers. They are a small, mostly women-owned company, loving everything they've created for years, and this is where they started. And Supernatural, I think Supernatural was my first planner from them. I can never remember if I got the Harry Potter one or Supernatural, but if you don't want to do Harry Potter, they have expanded. So they have, again, the Waiting for the Night. They now have the A Court of Thorns and Roses. They have the Navessa Allen's one. So you have options. All right, so here we'll talk about quality and stuff. Because I am in our temp home for the summer, I don't have like a bunch of like markers and things like that to test out with you, but we will do a little bit of a pen test at the end, just so you can see the paper. This is 120 GSM paper, so it performs exceptionally well, and I can speak to that because I've been using them for years. I love their end papers. Their rulers, like, I've been using ConQuest Journals since their rulers were just like straight black, which I never minded, because I could like put like stickers or whatever on it if I wanted to. But I don't know, I want to say it was like a couple years ago, they started decorating the rulers or the placeholder into making it an actual ruler and just a little bit decorative. So I really do appreciate that touch that they have done. It just looks really good, and they snap in really quick, really easily, as you can see. And just to share, because some folks wonder about the wire O binding, and this is, and I'm not kidding you, is the wire O binding that I have done so many things. I grab it from this binding all the time, and it does not even like budge. I don't know what materials they use in this thing, but it does not go anywhere. It's fantastic. Right here, I will show you a little bit of the snippets. It is January to December. So this is your January start planner. If you're looking for academic, I don't know if there's any of those left of the academic planners that I shared before. If there's any left, I think it will be under my Amazon store, not direct, and you can find them there. I think last I saw there was a few left. This has the elastic bands, the ruler, pocket in the back, and like I said, the 80-pound, 120 GSM paper, and this is a 9x7. So it's a nice size to like store and throw in a bag, and this is like, you know, heavy duty, kind of like chipboard type of material, so it's nice and sturdy. You have here time to plan. This one in particular says Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. You have yearly goals and yearly reminders with little boxes here, which is kept open-ended, and you have some artwork throughout. Their artist does phenomenal work, and every single year, like I said, oh, this is my favorite, and every year I'm like, no, this one is my favorite. They just really get better and better and better every time. It's just amazing artwork, and you'll see it in a bit. You have your 2027 calendar and also 2028. So you can go ahead and do some future planning, block off any time that you need, whatever purpose you may be using this planner for. This is gonna be, every year I change kind of like the purpose. This has been everything. It has been a book planner. I have used it as a teacher planner. I've used it just as a wellness planner. I have been recently using my current Waiting for the Night planner. I have been using this as my catch-all. And it's working really well with the 3 boxes, and I'll explain that a little bit further, why that's working that way. Then you have some dot grid pages that you can do whatever you like. If you like to collage, if you like to add for more notes, and a little art on the bottom of the pages, and that is a total of 3 pages. And then you have all your dividers. Let me take you through all the dividers first so you can take a look at that. And this is January, and they're both like double-sided, so you don't have like a blank page or anything like that. It carries over. I really like this one, Study at Hogwarts for February. March, History of Magic, Teaching Facts, Not Myths and Legends. Then Transfiguration at Hogwarts for April. Divination class on Fogging the Future. They've had stickers for that, and they have fabulous stickers. So if you're just looking for like, you know, like gift ideas, their sticker or decal packs are so good. Herbology, and I know I already flashed it on the screen, but my discount code is Arlene10. That'll give you 10% off your order. Does not have to be your first purchase. You can keep using it every time you shop. Charms classes, Care of Magical Creatures, Flying lesson. I know you're getting a glimpse at that, which is one of the changes this year that I noticed right away. Defense Against the Dark Arts. Then we have Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And this one, which I think this is one of my favorites this year. The Great Hall, Hogwarts for the Yule Ball. I don't know, maybe it's the whole holiday vibe. But, you know, since we're already here, I'll show you the habit tracker that they now have. They had this in my son uses the academic planner, which he uses as a student planner. My daughter is a list person, so he uses the notepads that we get from ConQuest Journal. But they had a habit tracker in their planner, and I loved that. And now they have it in their weekly calendar planner, which is awesome. I love seeing that. So a month of, and you have it in the 2 formats. So you have like the cauldrons here, and you have the train here, 30 days, and you could decide whatever you want to keep track of and keep those habit trackers, whatever that may be. But now, let me just show you. This is your dashboard. So this is where you see a bit of a difference in their other line. Is a little bit more scripted, and I believe, let me skip forward to something that's blank. So here, for example, this is one of the major difference. Like whenever I got a supernatural planner or whichever, it would have like read, listen, and watch on it, which I really love. So this one says that. Here it's like blank, so you can decide whatever you want to do with these boxes or whatever you want to jot down on here. I mean, you still have the books. I love seen the read, listen, and watch. So I think I'm gonna carry this through with this planner because I'm used to jotting those things down and I like seeing that. Then you have your monthly dashboard. It's pretty nice, good spread. You have the holidays printed already in there. You also have like some unique holidays. So I have like the moon cycle, which I love that this planner includes that. My kiddos have done like Kids Moon Club like forever. So that's something that's always been like, you know, part of what we do. But then here, for example, it has like Harry Potter type of holidays as well, like birthdays and things like that. And then any observations will be on here, like it says HIV/AIDS Awareness Month, National Pear Month, Universal Human Rights Month, and it'll have that printed here with a little sidebar here for extra notes. And this is one of the changes I absolutely love. Normally this is like squared off, and I love the arches. I love this design choice. I love the arches. So on this space, you have stickers in the back that fit perfectly in this space. You don't have to use it for that, but the stickers fit perfectly in here. And then you have like a side part here for notes. And it's a Monday through Sunday. So you have your weekends together. So I know some people prefer one way or the other, but this particular planner, it is Monday through Sunday, and they treat all their weekly planners the same. Anyway, I love the arches. That is like the number one thing that I noticed in the week follow through. It keeps the same color scheme. I know we're all the way in December, but that's where I was opened, and every week looks the same. In the same format. And then you have the habit tracker, and then at the end you have yearly review highlights, and this is something that has been consistent with them throughout the years. And then some note pages that you have at the end. You have some quotes, not me, not Hermione, you, at the end, and it's the same quote throughout. And you have a few of these line pages. And then you have some stickers. You have some fun stickers here, like nice work, book icon, and the letter and things like that. And then you have bigger stickers. Now these stickers fit in those boxes that I mentioned before. And let me just bring you in close so you can see a little bit of the artwork up in close. And these are quite like different. I think these are these are like the transparent ones. So I'll show you a little bit of the ones that I've been from the other designs. I don't have, normally I like swipe through and show you all the different designs throughout the years, like, you know, of that I have like the entire collection. Except for, I didn't grab the year that they did the house planners, and I'm really sad about that. So that's my only one missing from my collection. I even tracked down the first planner that they did, the 2019 one, and it's so lovely. I love it so much. And I tracked it down like at Hot Topic. And so you have some functional stickers here as well, more stickers, and these are fun. You can use them anywhere, like any other planner you're using or any other stationery. Now they had sent me a couple little things along the way. You're invited to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry to receive the 2020 Potter planner and wall calendar. There's always like either a handwritten note or some other goodie in there. I just love working with them. It's been a pleasure throughout the years, and their quality, like I said, is top notch. Let me show you the stickers they sent me, and this is a thank you pad. This says powered by spells, caffeine, and spite. Love that. This was preventable. I mean, you saw Poe make an appearance first thing. Oh, I love this. ConQuest Journal. Spill the tea. I will not shrink to keep the peace. Love that. Not the spider so much, but I love the rest. That is awesome. All right, so let me show you the calendar real quick, and then we'll write on some of the pages just so you can see, you know, what a highlighter and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you real quick how that color scheme just carries through, and that little ombre effect. I love this planner. I just like, I was obsessed with them for years, and then I became an affiliate with them because, you know, frequent shopper, frequent fan. anyways, but it does have an elastic band, so you keep things nice and together. And that is this planner this year, and here's the back of it, or next year actually. And like I said, you have 4 options this year. Let's see if this comes up on the screen. So you have the Harry Potter Return to Hogwarts, and then Waiting for the Night, The Witching Hour. So that is like the new version of what I have here. And then you have A Court of Thorn and Roses, and Lights Out, that it will be out. And then like I said, you can get the calendars and each of the designs. So that's pretty rad. That's pretty rad. And they have all kinds of bookish collections and stuff, and tote bags. We've talked about all this. The tabs, I have never had one like bend, and I've had planners where these tabs like get all funky and like get all bendy and stuff. This is just a shadow, but that, you know, they just don't hold up well. And I've never had this issue with the ConQuest Journal tab. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of a closer look at the tabs and their colorway. Okay, so let's try to get this in frame. This is the calendar, and you have, like I said, and I have the cardboard here still, so I was protecting as I was transferring things through. You have the cover, the same one that you see in the dividers of the planner, and then here is, you have the little loop right here, and it's nice and sturdy. I love their calendars, their wall calendars, and they have so many other stationaries as well that you should check out. For example, National Science Fiction Day. So it's not just like your typical holidays, it has a little bit of everything. So it has National Sticker Day, Tu Ishvat, and you know, and other characters' birthday, National Popcorn Day, and so on. You have Astronomy Tower. So these are the same ones, so I'm gonna just go through it really quick. Like Random Act of Kindness Day, I love that, because honestly I have a printout for all these like random holidays, but if it's not in my planner or calendar, friends, I'm probably gonna forget that it's happening until the day of. So I do love that they have that, and they have several faith represented as well. And you see the awareness on top. Like if you can see right here, it says Irish American Heritage Month and Women's History Month right under there. So you're getting a little piece of what they has on the weekly planner. You're not losing that by getting the wall calendar if you want just this or whichever, or pair it. Here, like April Fool's Day, Weasley's birthday, National Library Workers Day, Earth Day, so on, National Pretzel Day, and just giving a little show, the Battle of Hogwarts. These are just really, really nice calendars, and then the papers are very thick, so you can really do a lot with it. And they have the moon cycles, and then a little key right here in the bottom as well. So if you like to use not just regular ballpoint pen and stuff, they can handle a lot. Same Care Magical Creatures, so these are the same again. Just giving you a nice look at what you would be getting. Left-Handers Day, like I didn't even know that was a thing. But again, I love that. It's just like a, you know, a fun little extra. Defense Against the Dark Arts, we see that again. And October being one of my favorite months of the year. One guess as of why. What is Arlene's favorite holiday? Do you know? Let's see. Like, how long have you been following along? Do you know what's my favorite holiday? Let me know in the comments below. I did bend this in transport, but I'm gonna put a book on it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I did bend it. It went into a bag, and yeah. Actually, I don't think it was me. I don't think I was the one that bent it. I won't name any names, but I don't think it was me. All right, so that is all of the pages here for the wall calendar. So normally I use a Unijet Stream. This is actually my pen that came with my Hobonichi. So I don't use like fountain pens or things like that. I'm not a gel pen user, but again, this is an 80-pound paper. I don't have an array of pens and stuff like that like I normally do to show you, but I just wanted you to see the smoothness of the I kind of can tell. I don't know, at least these are the Stabilo Boss highlighters, which are very pigmented. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of that so you can see what it looks like on the other page, on the other side. Just try a few. I have a lot of colors. I have a lot of colors. I love these. I also love my Japanese ones, which I'm not sure which bag that got transferred in. So these are the ones I had on hand. So that's what we're using. Okay, I think that's enough colors for now. What do we think? What do we think? Is that enough colors? You have that. It's pretty smooth. And this was, I'm not sure if they still have it, but it's like made of recycled material. And they have several different pencil pouches, like I said, tote bags and all that jazz. But this is something I've had for a few years now that I got sent to me a while ago. Okay, so on here, there you go. That is what it looks like. So you see where I got a little bit of a heavier hand. You can see a little bit of a ghost through, but nothing has bled through or anything like that. And that was with these heavier. So like I said, if I didn't have all the pens, I was gonna use the heaviest highlighter I had in my hand. And these are the ones I'm using in my current planner right now, and I'm having zero issues with that. And what I do with these boxes is I have one for, I start like work, home, and self. So any like, you know, things I have to do like health-wise and things like that. And that's how I basically divide it. Whether I'll change that to make some notes on our homeschooling or things like that, I don't know. I really want to try to do an all-in-one type of approach. I just haven't been able to do that just yet. Anyway, so that is the 2027 collection. And I am so pumped that they sent this to me. You guys know I tell you no lies, I have been a fan of them forever. I cried when they stopped doing, I didn't cry, but you know what I mean, when they stopped doing the Supernatural planners. That's one of my favorite shows of all times. But I kind of felt like I got a little bit of it back with the Waiting for the Night one. So I used the Waiting for the Night. I think this was the first that I didn't do the Hogwarts planner, but I had the Hogwarts teacher planner, so you know, I balanced it out. But this year I got back to Hogwarts, and I think this is the one I'm going to use. I'm tempted. I'm still tempted. I'm not going to lie. I'm still tempted to order this one. If I order the Waiting for the Night, the Witching Hour, then I will send my sister with my highlights already in there. Sorry. Because she has my 2026 Back to Hogwarts planner that I sent her. So I will send her this one if I go ahead and order Waiting for the Night. I don't know. What should I do? Should I just use this one, which is gorgeous? I love it. I love the design. It's so good. It's so good. But I don't know. There's just something about the Waiting for the Night that keeps calling me. Like, what should I do? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. And which one grabs your attention, or are you going to be holding up for the Light Out one, which I think they're projecting is going to come out sometime in August. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts, and thank you so much for spending time with me. Don't forget my discount code, which is Arlene10. That will give you 10% off your order. Anything you get in the shop, 10% off, Arlene10. And you know, you do a little bit to support me being in this space too. So I appreciate you, and thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for Shelly and team for sending this my way. I am forever grateful, and I cannot tell you how impressed I always am with each and every one of the collections. I love this planner. I really, really do. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know which one is your favorite. If you were to pick one of the 4, which one would you be going to? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
There you go, casually stroll